collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the UMass Minutemen, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Buckeyes will kick it away to get this game going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So UMass and its offense starts in less than ideal field position off that poor return. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Finding space at the 20. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. The Buckeyes offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
The ball is caught. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds his man. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long layout. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the UMass offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Short connection to the tight end here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion sets up a second down play. They're going to run it here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what...
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, UMass. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Extra point makes the lead 4. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. On first down, it's play action. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And that catch is hauled in. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the game just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. UMass has the lead now, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Pass caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
He'll hand it off. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So here we go, third down in the red zone. They kind of play, the sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? QB decides to keep it here. Has the first down and more. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Quick throw to the left, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And this pass is caught. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw complete to the tight end. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Third down coming up.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The UMass offense takes the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Dumps it down to the back. Tackle made after the completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback
testing the defense with a throw downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
He flips it to the back across the middle. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 7th play of the drive coming up.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Minutemen. See if they can convert the point after.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today.
UMass will kick it off to get the second half underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air. If
the ball is picked off.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the UMass offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wide out. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage.
Brings it out to the 35. And the UMass offense will take over.
The Minutemen offense back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion of the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Good enough for 1st down yardage.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get to 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback and they blow up the play.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. And moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down. Very near the red zone now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. And there's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
He's escaping the pocket now. And the sophomore making an impact play.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
And he pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
At the 10-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Minutemen. And the beatdown continues.
Number 23 with the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds an open target on the left side. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut.
He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Receiver in motion now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. UMass offense takes the field now. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's tackled at the 28-yard line.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Touchdown, UMass. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down. We're going to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback. Aren't you taught on defense, Kurt? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And he's got it. The two-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a two-score game. It looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the UMass offense is back out there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Minutemen. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
UMass 47, Ohio State 24.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Off the play fake on first down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made down the middle. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Checks this down to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He was having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
The tackle is finally made at the 7. The offense will set out 1st and goal. What a play. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, UMass. And the route is on.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. From their own 7, it's now second and long.
42 Spider.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
And the UMass offense will take over.
The UMass offense takes the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He's going for a big play downfield. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time.
And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, UMass.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Ball handed off. And that run goes nowhere, and that'll be the final play of the ballgame. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.